I was watching Gil's Arena on YouTube, and they showed a clip of Cam Newton on a show talking about the reason I go to a strip club is not for women. Not for women, but men. And just to show men that he have more money than them. If they throw 10,000, he gonna throw 20,000 to let them know I got more money than you. I'm competitive. I can make that back right away. If you throw 100,000, I'ma throw 200,000. It's a peeing contest. It ain't about the women or nothing. It's about I got more than you. And I thought that was the weakest, weaselest ball of corn thing I have ever heard in my life. So Cam Newton, unlame yourself. I feel bad when they beat up Cam Newton at the camp he was doing, but now I understand why, man. Like, unlame yourself. People like him, you know what, man? You come from a community and you see all these kids like have to pay to go to sports and they can't play sports because their school making them pay for it or their school don't provide it. So now they on the corner slanging drugs, gang banging with nothing to do, bro. So many people have all these dreams and ideas, nobody to invest in them. Our neighborhoods, we don't own nothing in our black neighborhoods. It's all owned by foreigners. And you got this black guy who talk about, I'm gonna take $100,000 and I'm gonna throw it in the club because somebody else threw 50,000 to show him I got more money than you. If that ain't the slave mindset, if that ain't just an insecure man, in my opinion, I believe that's a guy struggling with his sexuality. I'm dead serious. It's a guy struggling with his identity. It's a guy struggling with his securities. Like, if you secure within yourself, you don't have to prove nothing to another man. But instead of us like, you know what, you about to throw 50,000, I got 50,000. Let's go buy the neighborhood we from so we can keep the money in our neighborhood. Let's go sponsor every black sports league in the neighborhood so these kids will have somewhere to play sports. Let's take this money and rebuild our neighborhood. Let's take this money and send all our high school kids who went to our high school, let's send them to college. Let's create a scholarship fund. You know what? Let's build. Let's put our money together and work together. Instead of you throw 50,000, I throw 100,000. That's how I'm going to compete. Why you want to compete with your black brother, man? Go compete with the Jewish community. Go compete with the Asian community, seeing how they uplift their own, how the Spanish come over here and they go build Mexican communities, Mexican business, all in black neighborhoods, Mexican car dealerships, Mexican restaurants, all in our neighborhood. Arabs have whole Arab communities built off our neighborhood. They got all their businesses, all their stores. Chinese don't care who the president because they make their own Chinatown, keep their money in their own neighborhood. But you got this black man talking about you threw 50, I'm competitive. Like you done did something, so I'm gonna blow 100,000 because I can make that right back. If that ain't stupid, I ain't never seen stupid in my life, bro. That is the lamest. Man, Cam Newton, unlame yourself, you ball of corn, bro. And I'm sorry for being disrespectful because I don't believe in name calling. But this time I'm going to break my word fast. He is the corniest guy in American history. It should be a dictionary rope, bro. They should add it in when you look up ball of corn, weak weaselness, Cam Newton picture should show up and they should have an article of the man who will see somebody spend some money and instead of like, let's build our community, I'm going to compete with you and I'm going to throw more money than you. And now I'm fighting with my sexuality because it ain't about the girl. It's about me shaming you. Like, stop it, bro. I think that is so weak. And now we worry about who president and a white man need to give us reparation. And we hear this goofy nigga talking about he done threw $200,000 in a club, bro. Why we don't put pressure on them? Why we want the white man to feed us? White man, feed feed me. And somebody we praising throwing $100,000 in the club every night, bro. That money can go in the neighborhood to rebuild and build up and take the business and take our neighborhood back. But we so worried about Kamala versus Trump and why this nigga up here competing with another man, bro. I think it's feminine. I think it's fruity. I think it's just weak weaselness. I think it's covering your insecurities. I think it's just all-time ball of corn. If it was a Hall of Fame for balls of corn, Cam Newton should be number one. The ball of corn, cornball Hall of Fame. And so I just think that was the weakest thing in the world. And then hearing Gilbert and responses like, yeah, you threw, I see the drug dealers, they throw 30, I throw 50. Like, oh my God, then we want a white man to come help us rebuild our community. Like, I just don't get it, bro. It's a slave mindset. Slavery tore our minds up. It ain't nothing but a slave mindset. So when Willie Lynch turned the light-skinned slave against the dark-skinned slave, the field slave against the house slave, this side of the plantation get this outside of the plantation, make you compete with each other instead of working with each other, completing each other. And that's how we can control the slave mind hundreds and thousands of years, even after they're free, by dividing them and making them want to compete with each other instead of working together. Because while they self-hating and compete with each other, they ain't running away and rebelling and killing and overthrowing us, because we won't complete each other. Instead, we compete with each other. And this man got 50,000 and threw it like an idiot. You go throw 100 like an idiot, instead of coming together with your black dollars and rebuild our black neighborhood. So Cam Newton, that is more detrimental to whites than white supremacy to us, in my opinion. And so while we complain about the president or what the man should do, I believe all the people who see punks talk like that should hold them accountable. And so I don't want to hear you boo-hooing when somebody see that, be like, man, you blew that, bro. Man, give me that chain, bro. Give me that. I see why they do it. And so, and I don't ever think they wrong no more for idiots like that, man. And that's just my opinion. So, everybody in the comments, please let me know if y'all believe I'm wrong or I'm right. Please leave it in the comment below. Hit like, subscribe, and if y'all feel what I'm saying or y'all disagree with what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. And I'm out.